Hi everyone. I've had the gremlins, yes, interfering with my videoing this evening, and I realise it's a bit late coming to you today. However, better late than never, and you can settle in and watch it this evening at your viewing leisure. So this is my third time I've recorded this, and let's see if third time lucky. So, driving back from my meeting about half an hour ago and thinking about the topic that I wanted to talk to you about this evening, and I've changed a little bit exactly what we had planned for you. I wanted to speak to you about values, and the reason I wanted to bring this one up for you is that they are such a key, important part of understanding ourselves and understanding what drives us, what influences the decisions we make, what influences upsets we may have with other people, whether they are family or extended family or friends. So understanding what's important to us, understanding our values at a very deep core level is even better. However, for the purpose of this this exercise this evening, what I want you to do is begin to think about what are your top 5 core values. So understanding what's really, really important to you. Now, I just want to give you a little example so you get on board with where I'm coming from with this, if I'm not making myself clear enough. So the example I'm going to give you is we have a couple happily in a relationship together. Now, one of them, their deep core values is financial security. So having money in reserve in the bank, having a saving policy, an investment policy, whatever practice that is for them. And the other partner is someone who likes to spend money, likes to have lots of experiences, likes to travel, likes to buy nice things, likes to buy nice things for other people. So their life is more around experiences and having and spending. Let's just put it that way. So as you can see straight away, you've got an area where there's potential conflict for this partnership, and the reasons for these different values can be, so the person that wants financial security may have grown up in a family where money was tight, whether there were fights around money, and they made a decision quite young that financial security was going to be something that they really wanted, they would be focusing on, not even a conscious decision. However, it could have been something that happened unconsciously for them. So I hope that gives you an indication as to what's important about understanding what our values are and the implications that can come from really not being aware of what our core values are or core values of somebody else that we interact with quite regularly. So what I'd like you to do is spend some time thinking about what your top 5 core values are. Now, when I talk about core values, they can be anything from freedom, financial security, travel, health and wellness, any number of things that can come up around what is important to you. It can be family, it can be giving back, making a difference, whatever that is for you. I want you to spend some time thinking about that. And the reason I want you to do that, because it's another level of understanding. As I said before, it's another level of understanding more about who we are, accepting ourselves, that it's perfectly okay for us to have our core values. We have them for a reason. They are unique to us. And I want you to just really spend some time thinking about that and exploring that. If it's something that you need a little bit of help with, just let me know and I will get a little worksheet through to you that will help you work through those. It's a very powerful process. Often having someone to facilitate that for you is really beneficial, because you can then actually drill down at a very, very deep level as to what's going on. And I'll just take some time now and give you another example, because this is a very powerful example, I think, of someone understanding what their core values are. So this is a client I had a couple of years ago who she was working as a nurse, but she was also mentoring a lot of new nurses, and very particular about teaching them the way that they need to take care of themselves. So it fits in with what we're doing with our Falling in Love with You program as well. And she could see, actually from her own experiences as a nurse, you know, shift work, eating badly, a lot of junk food, and very little sleep, and quite a deal of stress. So this is part of a nurse's life. So she decided to set up a little program where she was mentoring a lot of these new nurses coming into the hospital where she worked. Anyway, she contacted me, and she said to me that she wanted to lose weight. She wanted to lose 13 kilo so that she could wear a bikini on the beach on Christmas Day. So, okay, we talked that through a little bit, and the time frame was good. She had plenty of time to lose that weight, and it could have been done in a manageable, nice, slow pace, so that it was a permanent thing, not a quick fix. Anyway, I decided to explore a little further with this, because I wanted to know what was really going on behind this desire to wear a bikini on the beach. So I took her through this process where I delved a little deeper just by asking some questions and allowing her to sit with those and see what comes up for her. We spent about 40 minutes going through this process, and the deeper we got, the longer it took for her to respond to my question. I knew as we got to that very final stage that we had got to where I wanted to go with it. I heard her take a really deep breath. I was on the phone to her, by the way. I heard her take a really deep breath, and she said, "Oh my God," and she burst into tears. And I said to her, "Okay, I think we're there now. What's happened?" And she said, "I need to walk my talk." That was it. So, prime example, she's espousing to people that she's mentoring about their health and fitness and eating well, and she was not doing that in her own life. So when you get to that deep core value of what was driving her to want to wear a bikini on the beach on Christmas Day, that wasn't it at all. So getting to that point, did I think that she was going to have any problems moving forward and losing that weight? No. Her focus was very different. Her intention was very different, and she was coming from a much more powerful position to do what needed to be done. She knew how to eat well. She knew what she was doing to not implement what she was saying that she wanted to do. So that's just a little example, or actually a big example, of why it's important for us to understand what our core values are. I'm going to leave that with you now, and I look forward to some feedback from you. If you need a hand at all, please let me know, and I'll see if I can get some more information through to you. Have a lovely evening. Bye now.